I also thought we would stop back here at the Mardi Gras tribute store and see if we can find some hidden details and some nods to old horror nights and attractions here throughout the tribute store. And what other fun stuff we can find. Love this driftwood carved bench and Sasquatch right as you enter. And as soon as you walk in, there's just so much just to kind of start looking at. Picture of Sasquatch eating at Mel's Drive-In. And him walking around Hollywood Boulevard. And then if you look in the case, there's just a slew of just teeth and nods to Universal monsters like the creature from the Black Lagoon down there on the magazine. And of course you have Sasquatch himself.
Bonjour. Welcome, lucky travelers, to Cyrus T. Pavo's Legends of the Bayou. Here you'll find some of the strangest monsters and mythologies from the swamplands of Louisiana. Explore the wall of mystery. Come face to face with the loup-garou under a full moon. Behold the one-of-a-kind nuisance of Duskville. And don't leave without taking one of our signature swamp tours, where you might meet anything from the moss man to King Gator himself. For your safety, you absolutely must be sure to dive.
There's a nod to Gatorland, Gatortown, USA. And then you have cryptid crepes. Different pictures from down Hollywood Boulevard. Legends of the Bayou, and then these really cool bumper stickers that I wish they would sell. Nod to the previous store that was here, the Mega Video Rental store. And then a whole cabinet full of merchandise for the Legends of the Bayou tour. Awesome, thank you. If you look up on the top shelf, you can see the wizard from the old Mega Movie store. And then there's take a photo, scavenger hunt, taped on the wall, and there's a Sasquatch, and then it says, "Do not look." Looks like it's a bunch of Sasquatches walking in a row back there. And then, of course, no tribute store would be complete without merchandise. What's behind this curtain? Ooh, there's a monster. Look, there's feet. Ah, gotcha. Museum is this way. There's also a mouse. There's hidden mice throughout the whole tribute store this year. Love the little nods to Universal monsters like the creature from the Black Lagoon, Gillman hand, skeleton hand. There's a demon lizard. And you kind of follow these footsteps to see the different creatures throughout the tribute store. This was made for the tribute store, this creature here. There's actually one in every room. It's the Grunch Road monster. So we'll see if we can find all of them throughout the tribute store. And of course you have all your beads and all your medallions you can add to your beads. An alien.
Oh yeah.
All decked out for Mardi Gras.
Is that 145 too? Yeah, so it's 45.
Of course, no tourist trap would be complete without a Fiji mermaid. Giant teeth on the wall.
Oh, I didn't know you were
Love the skeleton in the top hat here in the corner. This piece of wood here is actually from the Savannah Traders store over by the Mummy. You can see one of the Museum of Antiquities posters here. That was for the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store from last year. And you have a werewolf creature here with a full moon behind it. And then if you turn around, there's actually a nod to the original Wolfman there on the wall. Love that poster of Mothman up there. And then if you look in the alligator's mouth, You can see another mice right there in his jaws. Of course, there's little Sasquatches hidden all over the place too. And then, of course, you come to the wall of mystery, which is the unknown and confuddling cryptids, like the Flatwoods monster. Yeah, Mothman, Silver Bridge, and Mothman above it. Probably the funniest one, though, is if you come up here to the Incredible Yeti, and if you look back in that corner, there's a sign that says, "Animate Yeti," and then "Call Joe about parties." That's a nod to Expedition Everest over at Disney World, Joe being Joe Rohde that created it, and the party and the disco lights being the Disco Yeti, which is the nickname for the animatronic of the Yeti on the attraction because it doesn't move anymore. So that's a pretty cool nod to the origin, or to stab at the Imagineers and Expedition Everest over in Disney's Animal Kingdom. That's why it's all different colors in here, because it's Disco Yeti, and it says "Call Joe about parties," meaning Joe Rohde. And then we make our way deeper into the bayou. You see another one of those creatures on the Coca-Cola stand. And you enter the Louisiana Bayou here with more merchandise, of course, throughout this whole section. And then this really, really cool creature. Moss creature here. Looks like they're cooking up something yummy here in the kitchen. Be careful. There's another monster lurking above it. Looks like one of the skulls from Horror Nights a few years back, just repainted and repurposed. This big chair and that full moon up above it as well. And then there's a table of goodies over here. Love the little voodoo doll there. All the little vials. There's a trumpet, medallions, sage. Or voodoo dolls over here on the side of the table. Love the little pan and a little ceramic dolphin. Top hat there. As you make your way deeper into the bayou, more merchandise. These crates here. Love that. Fathom Corp. That's from Depths of Fear a few years back at Halloween Horror Nights. It was all like a shipping sea monster themed house. But love that nod to Fathom Corp. One of the few houses that over the year really changed completely. Definitely take a chance to go look up the story behind Depths of Fear. And of course, as you make your way into the final room, you have that giant looming gator head up on the ceiling. All the little shacks and rocking chairs and the stars in the sky above it. And then, of course, like I said, throughout the whole tribute store, there is nods to Mardi Gras and Horror Nights and everything else, along with all of the merchandise here this year, which is some amazing merchandise. And like last year's Mardi Gras tribute store, if you keep an eye on the floor, you might see a gator swimming by. Probably my favorite hidden mouse. He's like shoved into the wall. There's rumored to be 100 hidden mice throughout this entire tribute store this year. There goes a gator. See its tail? Just missed him. We got some lily pads coming in. There's a fish swimming by. Let's see if we can find a gator. Oh, there's one. A big gator swimming on the floor. Pretty cool. I love the wall behind the registers too, which is full of different voodoo dolls and creepy dolls there. And then another big chair you can take your photo ops in as you make your way out of the tribute store. Awesome poster there with the cryptids on it. Yeah, The Simpsons.